Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Return to its original or usable and functioning condition. Restore the forest to its original pristine condition. Bring back into original existence, use, function, or position. Restore law and order. Give or bring back. Return to life. Get or give new life or energy. The week at the spa restored me. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. A British imperial capacity measure, liquid or dry, equal to 4 pecs. A United States dry measure equal to 4 pecs or 2,152.42 cubic inches. A licensed medical practitioner. I felt so bad I went to see my doctor. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. A person who holds PhD degree, or the equivalent, from an academic institution. She is a doctor of philosophy in physics. Roman Catholic Church. A title conferred on 33 saints who distinguished themselves through the orthodoxy of their theological teaching. Alter and make impure, as with the intention to deceive. Children take the roles of physician or patient or nurse and pretend they are at the physician's office. The children explored each other's bodies by playing the game of doctor. Give medical treatment to. A determination of the place where something is. He got a good fix on the target. Informal terms for a difficult situation. He got into a terrible fix. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Put something somewhere, firmly. Fix your eyes on this spot. Make infertile. Decide upon or fix definitely. Fix the variables. Make ready or suitable or equip in advance for a particular purpose or for some use, event, etc. I was fixing to leave town after I paid the hotel bill. Take vengeance on or get even. That'll fix him good. The act of putting something in working order again. Prepare for eating by applying heat. Fix breakfast for the guests, please. Cause to be firmly attached. She fixed her gaze on the man. Make fixed, stable or stationary. Let's fix the picture to the frame. An exemption granted after influence, e.g., money, is brought to bear. Collusion resulted in tax fixes for gamblers. Influence an event or its outcome by illegal means. Fix a race. Kill, preserve, and harden tissue in order to prepare for microscopic study. Set or place definitely. Let's fix the date for the party. Something craved, especially an intravenous injection of a narcotic drug. She needed a fix of chocolate. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Sewing that repairs a worn or torn hole, especially in a garment. Her stockings had several mends. The act of putting something in working order again. Heal or recover. My broken leg is mending. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. She repaired her TV set. Set straight or right. Repair an oversight. The act of putting something in working order again. Give new life or energy to. This treatment repaired my health. Make amends for, pay compensation for. One can never fully repair the suffering and losses of the Jews in the Third Reich. Move, travel, or proceed toward some place. He repaired to his cabin in the woods. A frequently visited place. A formal way of referring to the condition of something. The building was in good repair. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Be relevant to. Have an effect upon. Refer to or discuss briefly. Return to its original or usable and functioning condition. Build again. Reassemble mentally. Reconstruct the events of 20 years ago. Do over, as of, part of, a house. Cause somebody to adapt or reform socially or politically. Bring back into original existence, use, function, or position. Reestablish peace in the region. Bring back into original existence, use, function, or position. Restore to the previous state or rank. Give or bring back. Restore to a previous or better condition. Bring, lead, or force to abandon a wrong or evil course of life, conduct, and adopt a right one. Restore strength. Return to life. Get or give new life or energy. Reestablish on a new, usually improved, basis or make new or like new. Amplify an electron current by causing part of the power in the output circuit to act upon the input circuit. Be formed or shaped anew. Form or produce anew. Regenerate hatred. Reformed spiritually or morally. A regenerate sinner. Replace, tissue or a body part, through the formation of new tissue. The snake regenerated its tail. Undergo regeneration. Return to life. Get or give new life or energy. Become young again. The old man rejuvenated when he became a grandfather. Cause, a stream or river, to erode, as by an uplift of the land. Develop youthful topographical features. The land rejuvenated. Make younger or more youthful. The contact with his grandchildren rejuvenated him. Set straight or right. To make better. Make amendments to. Amend the document. Get better. To make better. Get better. To make better. Get better. The weather improved toward evening. To make better. The editor improved the manuscript with his changes. Comparative and superlative of well, wiser or more advantageous and hence advisable. It would be better to speak to him. From a position of superiority or authority. I know better. Surpass in excellence. She bettered her own record. Get better. Someone who bets. To make better. A superior person having claim to precedence. The common man has been kept in his place by his betters. Comparative of good, changed for the better in health or fitness. Her health is better now. Comparative of good, superior to another, of the same class or set or kind, in excellence or quality or desirability or suitability, more highly skilled than another. You're a better man than I am, Gunja Din. More than half. Argued for the better part of an hour. Something superior in quality or condition or effect. A change for the better. The superior one of two alternatives. Chose the better of the two. Cause to appear in a new form. Reestablish on a new, usually improved, basis or make new or like new. We renewed our friendship after a hiatus of 20 years. Lay aside, abandon, or leave for another. The car changed lanes. Cause to change, make different, cause a transformation. The discussion has changed my thinking about the issue. Exchange or replace with another, usually of the same kind or category. He changed his name. An event that occurs when something passes from one state or phase to another. The change was intended to increase sales. Become different in some particular way, without permanently losing one's or its former characteristics or essence. Her mood changes in accordance with the weather. Give to, and receive from, one another. Would you change places with me? Become deeper in tone. His voice began to change when he was 12 years old. Change from one vehicle or transportation line to another. She changed in Chicago on her way to the East Coast. A difference that is usually pleasant. It is a refreshing change to meet a woman mechanic. A different or fresh set of clothes. She brought a change in her overnight bag. A relational difference between states, especially between states before and after some event. He attributed the change to their marriage. A thing that is different. He inspected several changes before selecting one. Change clothes. Put on different clothes. Coins of small denomination regarded collectively. He had a pocketful of change. Money received in return for its equivalent in a larger denomination or a different currency. He got change for a 20 and used it to pay the taxi driver. Remove or replace the coverings of. Father had to learn how to change the baby. The action of changing something. The change of government had no impact on the economy. The balance of money received when the amount you tender is greater than the amount due. I paid with a 20 and pocketed the change. The result of alteration or modification. There were marked changes in the lining of the lungs. Undergo a change. Become different in essence, losing one's or its original nature. She changed completely as she grew older. Cause to change. Make different. Cause a transformation. Add a modifier to a constituent. Make less severe or harsh or extreme. Please modify this letter to make it more polite. Insert words into texts, often falsifying it thereby. Cause to change. Make different. Cause a transformation. The advent of the automobile may have altered the growth pattern of the city. Become different in some particular way, without permanently losing one's or its former characteristics or essence. Remove the ovaries of. Make an alteration to. This dress needs to be altered. Make repayment for or return something. Pay back. Answer back. Act or give recompense in recognition of someone's behavior or actions. The income or profit arising from such transactions as the sale of land or other property. The average return was about 5%. The key on electric typewriters or computer keyboards that causes a carriage return and a line feed. Document giving the tax collector information about the taxpayer's tax liability. His gross income was enough that he had to file a tax return. Go back to a previous state. Elect again. A coming to or returning home. On his return from Australia, we gave him a welcoming party. Happening again, especially at regular intervals. The return of spring. Be restored. Her old vigor returned. Give or supply. Pass down. Pay back. Go back to something earlier. Getting something back again. Bring back to the point of departure. The act of someone appearing again. Answer back. Give back. A quick reply to a question or remark, especially a witty or critical one. Be inherited by. The land returned to the family. The occurrence of a change in direction back in the opposite direction. A reciprocal group action. In return, we gave them as good as we got. American football. The act of running back the ball after a kickoff or punt or interception or fumble. A tennis stroke that sends the ball back to the other player. He won the point on a cross-court return. Go or come back to place, condition, or activity where one has been before. Return to your native land. Make a return. Return a kickback. Return in kind. Return a compliment. Return to a previous position, in mathematics. The point returned to the interior of the figure. Submit, a report, etc., to someone in authority. The act of going back to a prior location. They set out on their return to the base camp. The act of returning money received previously. Pay back. Please refund me my money. Money returned to a payer. Pay back. Make full, also in a metaphorical sense. Fill a container. Any material that fills a space or container. There was not enough fill for the trench. Occupy the whole of. The liquid fills the container. Become full. The pool slowly filled with water. Fill, satisfy or meet a want or need or conscient RO restriction. Assume, as of positions or roles. Eat until one is sated. He filled up on turkey. Fill to satisfaction. Appoint someone to a position or a job. A quantity sufficient to satisfy. He ate his fill of potatoes. Plug with a substance. Fill a cavity. Rectangular paving stone with curved top, once used to make roads. Pave with cobblestones. Repair or mend. Cobble shoes. Something of little value. Sewing that repairs a worn or torn hole, especially in a garment. Repair by sewing. Darn socks. Manipulate manually or in one's mind or imagination. Don't fiddle with the screws. Bowed stringed instrument that is the highest member of the violin family. This instrument has 4 strings and a hollow body and an unfretted fingerboard and is played with a bow. Play around with or alter or falsify, usually secretively or dishonestly. The reporter fiddle with the facts. Try to fix or mend. She always fiddles with her van on the weekend. Avoid one's assigned duties. Commit fraud and steal from one's employer. Play on a violin. Zuckerman fiddled that song very nicely. Play the violin or fiddle.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.